Well, it appears a woke anti-ICE protester decided to weaponize her vehicle and try to turn ICE agents into hood ornaments, only to pay the ultimate price. Now, just like we have another St. Floyd, it's like we have another St. Floyd scenario here. Loads of more protesters. This is a developing situation currently on the scene. But what the left doesn't tell you is that the entire incident was caught on tape, and I will show you exactly what happened. This woman, who's no longer alive, decided that she wanted to run down officers instead of complying with them. And I don't exactly know how many times these dorks need to be taught this lesson. I wish they didn't. I wish this woman would have just protested peacefully like the rest of the people on the streets. But this is a developing situation as things are spiraling out of control in Minnesota. Let's get to this. So a woman evaporated by ICE after trying to run down officers. The woman, was neutralized. The unidentified woman was taken out after trying to ram officers with her car in an attempt to take their lives during ICE's operations in Minneapolis. DHS Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin told the Daily News in a statement. We have the video, so stick around here. DHS said she, quote, weaponized her vehicle and called her actions an act of terror. Life-saving aid was rendered to the woman, but she succumbed to her injuries. Well, from what I found on the scene, she took one to the dome. So there's not a lot of life-saving activities you can provide there, but maybe don't try to run over law enforcement. It's a pretty simple thing to do. You can get out of your car, you can yell at them, you can scream at them, you can do almost anything you want in this country, but you can't try to run them over. The tragedy comes as DHS deployed more than 2,000 ICE officers in Minneapolis as part of its largest operation ever. McLaughlin said that the ICE agent escalated the situation because he was fearing for his own life, the lives of his fellow law enforcement, and the safety of the public. He used his training and saved his own life and that of his fellow officers, she said in a statement describing the incident as a defensive situation. It absolutely looked defensive to me. We're going to take a look at that in a second. We're going to look how it all played out. Thankfully, ICE officers who were hurt are expected to make full recoveries. The woman's burgundy SUV was seen with a hole through the driver's side windshield. After receiving the lead injection, the woman allegedly crashed into a light pole and damaged two parked cars nearby. Homeland Security Kristi Noem said at a press conference that officers got stuck in the snow due to adverse conditions in the city. They were attempting to push out their own vehicle when a woman attacked them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle. This is not the first time we've seen the left do this literal exact same thing, but certainly not the first time we've seen the left get violent. And officers of ours acted quickly and defensively to protect himself and the people around him. Of course, Governor Tampon Tim Walz has confirmed he's aware of the incident. This is what happens when you have government officials actively whipping up, the citizens to participate in these type of situations. My public safety team is working together. The Democrat did ask citizens to, quote, remain calm. Well, let's look at exactly how this shook out because, again, hundreds of ICE agents are near the corner of 33rd and Portland Ave this morning as immigration tends to continue to rise in the Midwestern city. Protesters have been gathering in the area on Wednesday. Some threw snowballs at ICE officers. Again, that's a crime. Can't do that. Law enforcement deployed tear gas, pepper spray towards the protesters. The outlet said local police also put up metal barriers to separate the protesters from federal agents. Since deploying officers in the Twin Cities, Kristi Noem said more than 1,000 people have been arrested in the area. That's great. Give me 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 in every state. Fill the prisons up. Build new prisons. Deport them. Don't care. Mayor Jacob Frey said that the federal agency was causing chaos in the city and demanded they leave the city immediately. Nope. We stand rock solid with our immigrant and refugee communities, he wrote on X. Minneapolis has become the Trump administration's latest target in the battle over immigration in the United States. Well, you have massive amounts of illegals in this area. DHS is also probing Somali communities in Minneapolis following an explosive report by conservative influencer Nick Shirley. I don't know that he's necessarily conservative. He just covers the news, as far as I know. Maybe he is. Maybe he's like openly conservative. I don't know. He released a viral video. Obviously, Shirley claims the facilities were mostly empty despite receiving millions of government funds. Now, while the riots have begun, this is the actual situation that led to it. Okay? Again, this one is better. A witness shared this video of me showing an ICE officer incident, the driver of the SUV in southeastern Minneapolis. So here's what a lot of stuff that led up to it. Okay? Here's a police officer right here. Okay? You see him stop. She's trying to block. It's a white liberal woman. Shocking. Leave a like on the video right now if you're shocked. Get out of the car. She's blocking traffic.
No! No!
There's literally someone in front of the car she's about to run over.
Shame! Shame! Oh my fucking god! What the fuck? What the fuck?
And you're dead. I don't know. And of course, these idiots who are protesting, you don't get to pull out and try to run over an officer.
You just fucking, what the fuck did you do?
Yeah. He protected himself. Can't do that.
You are fucking criminals!
Nope.
You're fucking criminals! What the fuck? What the fuck?
She's got like a little
What
echo.
the actual fuck? You are fucking insane!
They're all white women, by the way. Every one of them. Why would you be coming close to the scene? Like, get out of there.
Shame!
He just evaporated one of your other house moms.
Shame! 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 Shame!
Shame.
Shame! Shame! Shame!
You don't get to run them over. And of course,
Someone
this.
in the fucking face! You shot someone in the fucking face!
Yeah.
Do you have a conscience?
She tried to run them over. Let's go right here. You can very clearly see the ICE agents get out of the vehicle, right? He's like, oh, you can save it. She's trying to block ICE. Okay, that's what she's trying to do. Okay. ICE gets out of the vehicle. Very obvious. Just get out of the car. Puts the car in reverse after she said get out of the car. After they said get out of the car.
No!
Then this stupid white woman's yelling no for no reason.
No!
Now there's an ICE agent in front of her car.
No!
And she accelerates into him. She tried to run him over. Now you could argue that, you know, she wasn't trying to run them over. Well, it sure looked like it to me. Again, this is another George Floyd situation. Just listen to the cops. He's in front of her car. He's clearly in front of her car. What do you mean she wasn't trying to run them over? Now you could argue, well, he was already out of the way. Well, you know, third cop is the individual. She turned her wheels right at him and accelerated. Watch the wheels. Watch what.
No! No!
The wheels facing right at him. You don't get to do that. And it's a tragedy because this idiot, you know, should have been on the sidewalk protesting and that would have been fine. Whoa. Then you're getting pepper sprays. You're getting all sorts of stuff. This is, you know, people are descending upon the scene now. Let this be a lesson to those who think they're going to get away with threatening federal agents. I mean, this guy got deleted over nothing. Sad. Well, I mean, I thought it was a woman. Looks like a woman to me. Yeah, it is a woman. This is a direct result of violent rhetoric come from the left. Well, it's not just that. It's also the fact that they are counter-signaling, the left and our politicians and stuff, they're counter-signaling that this type of behavior is okay. You know what I mean? Like, I wish that this woman was still alive. But what did she think was going to happen? You can't just weaponize your vehicle and try to run down ICE agents. Now, you could look at this video and give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she was trying to like get away from them. Like you could look here, okay, and see she backs up. He's right in front of her car when she starts accelerating. So at this point, everything's justified. He's not looking down at the wheels. He's looking at the 2,000-pound vehicle barreling at him from 4 feet away.
Oh, shit!
Like, and then she's still facing him. She doesn't turn the wheel. She doesn't turn the wheel until she sees the weapon. She doesn't turn the wheel until she sees that he's pulled his weapon. She was going to run him over. This is totally justified in every conceivable way. She drove right at the guy. You can clearly see he's in the path of the vehicle. He pulls a sidearm. She drives directly at him. He's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see him, so I circled him. People are, it looks clean and justified. She intentionally turned toward and accelerated at the third agent. This video is much more clear. It looks like she did, in fact, accelerate towards the officer. She did. Now, the wheel turned, but that was after she saw the weapon or after maybe he already ventilated her. Attempted murder with a vehicle usually leads to this stuff. This shouldn't have happened, but I think you have a very clear video of a protester trying to run over an ICE agent. You have to send in the National Guard. You have to flood the streets of Minneapolis, Minnesota immediately. I mean, the Dems are playing with fire. They're desperately trying to blame ICE for being attacked by left-wing rioters and are demanding that ICE leave. Meanwhile, they are encouraging their constituents to continue to riot and attack federal agents, invoke the Insurrection Act, which is exactly what Trump should do. The situation is developing. I'm going live on my Quartercast channel in 10 minutes and as well as on Rumble. So tune in there. We'll cover the situation as it develops.